episode of Everyday Tesla. Thanks so much for joining us. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We're trying to get up to 1,000 and we're working our way up there, but we need your help. So make sure you subscribe for all the latest videos that we're putting out here. Today, we're going to talk about floor mats in the Tesla Model Y. So here in the garage, I have a 2021 Tesla Model Y, and we're going to take a look at 3 different floor mat options. And so we live in the Chicago area and it's snowy right now this time of year, and so it's important to have floor mats that are going to be able to trap some of that snow, and when the snow melts in the car, to make sure that it doesn't seep into the carpet. So let's take a look at a few of those options right now. So these are the floor mats that come with your Tesla Model Y, and you know, they're your standard cloth carpeted floor mats, and they're okay. You know, there's not much weight to them. They're pretty basic. They sort of have this anti-skid material on the back that you can see here, so it helps it from sliding around. But you know, it's a kind of a thin carpet that goes on here, and like I said, nothing special. Some other floor mats that I've seen in other cars throughout the years have had a little more heft or weight to them, and you know, these are okay. They'll do the trick, I think, in a warm climate, but here in the Chicago area with the cold and snowy climate, we need something a little more. All right, so the floor mats that I have installed right now are from WeatherTech, and I will have a screenshot of what I paid for those here. These are not cheap, but they're pretty good. So they do a decent job. You know, they're laser measured. You've seen the commercials. They're made here in the Chicago area. And I've always gotten WeatherTech floor mats for most of my cars. And so this is the passenger side. You can see it's a pretty good fit. If we go to the back seat here, this is sort of an issue that I've always had with a lot of my WeatherTech floor mats, is that they curl up on the sides like this. But you can see that it fits in here pretty well. They did a good job of measuring, you know, the back seat here. All right, so here we are on the driver's side. Again, the WeatherTech floor mats. This is how far they go up in the back. They don't get in the way of the pedals at all, which is nice. I usually rest my foot right there on the left side, my left foot. And you can see, you know, they're curled up on the side, so when the snow melts, it stays trapped in here, which is nice, and then it either evaporates or you can clean these out. And so all in all, pretty good. You know, they're not perfect right here. They have a gap here on the side, but you know, I've been pretty happy with these over the years. All right, so now we have some new floor mats here. These were sent to me to review from Farasla, I think is the right way to say it. Farasla, designed for your comfort. They wanted me to check these out and give an honest review, so let's open it up and see what we think of those. All right, just took these new floor mats out of the box, and first impressions is they look pretty good. If we look pretty close, they have the raised edges here, so that's nice. It'll trap all of the melting snow, like I said before. They're lighter than the WeatherTech floor mats, and so this is always important that they don't move around on the bottom, so we'll test that out. And they have their logo here on the driver's floor mat, and then also on the side of the passenger floor mat, and then in the middle of the one that goes in the back. With all these floor mats, the way they get sent out, they always have to fold the rear floor mat, and it takes a little while before it kind of flattens out over time, you know, with heat. So they're always a little curved like this at first. Even the WeatherTechs are like that. So let's get these installed in the car and see how they fit. Okay, so getting ready to install the passenger side floor mat, I just wanted to compare the difference between the WeatherTech and these Farasla floor mats. I'm sure I'm saying that wrong, but there's definitely a difference in the size of these floor mats. You can see the WeatherTech doesn't go up as high. The sides of the WeatherTech floor mat are a little bit higher than these other floor mats, and so they go up higher to trap more of the water. And there's obviously these grooves in the WeatherTech floor mat compared. These have a nice texture, but these seem like they might be, I'm not sure which would be easier to clean between the two of them, but we'll have to try that out. Let's get this new one installed here and see what it looks like. Alright, all installed. Took less than a minute to just squeeze that in here. It has a really nice fit here around the edges. A real tight seam, there's no gaps here. Goes back, and then like I said, it goes up higher than the WeatherTechs, and so they're curled a little bit right now from the shipping, but it's nice that you can put your feet up there, your dirty, snowy feet, and not be putting, you know, your feet against the interior carpet. So I like that part of it quite a bit. So here's the driver's side. Again, the difference between the WeatherTech on the left and the Farasla floor mat here on the right. Similar shape. Again, the Farasla mat goes up higher here for the dead pedal area on the left side where your left foot goes. And so that's nice to protect the interior fabric of the car. But that's comparing the two. I also wanted to point out in the back, the WeatherTech mats have these Velcro things here on the back that sort of help them from sliding around. And these just have a kind of a rough surface around the whole back of them. I think either one will work fine, but that is a difference there. Alright, so all installed here on the driver's side. Again, very easy, just slides right in. You just slide it underneath the pedals. And like I said, it goes up higher on the left side, which is nice. But it's a really nice fit. For the most part, you know, goes right up against the edges. Again, there's some curling you can see back here from the shipping, but that does go away over time as the mats heat up and your feet are resting against them. But I like the way they look. Kind of blends in nicely with the car, so that's good. Let's take a look at the ones in the back now. Alright, so here is the back floor mat for the back seat. The WeatherTech is on top and the Faraslas are on the bottom there. Again, a different design. Just kind of how far back they go where the feet are going to rest. And I like that. I appreciate the fact that, you know, you're not getting your feet on the carpet as much for where your feet go underneath the seat compared to the WeatherTech. So let's get these installed and see what they look like. Alright, all installed in the back seat here. I like these a lot. The one in the back seats are really nice because, like I said, of how far back it goes underneath the seat here. This is where your feet end up going when you're sitting here. I'll show that here in just a minute. But these fit in, they kind of squeeze in really nicely right up to the edges of where the carpet is here in the back seat. So a really nice fit. I like this back one a lot. Alright, so here I am sitting in the back seat. I'm wearing shorts today even though there's snow on the ground. A little crazy, but that's how we roll today. We'll be inside most of the day watching the Bears game today. But our feet go here, and I like that it's protecting all of the carpet. And a really nice fit right there in the center console. Goes right up to where the carpet is right there. So I really like these in the back quite a bit. Alright, we're going to go for a drive now. Pick up some groceries here. Do a curbside pickup of some groceries. So we're going to see if these slide around at all. First impression is that they do a little bit. So as I, move my feet around, they are kind of sliding back and forth. I don't think it's going to be a problem, but we'll check that out as we're going. It's nice that the WeatherTechs have the little bit of Velcro, that Velcro sticker on the bottom that prevents this movement. Alright, so we're here to pick up our groceries. One thing I just wanted to point out, it sure is nice to have these side and rear cameras when you're your back is faced to the store when you're waiting for them to approach your car. That way they don't sneak up on you when they're coming out to bring out the groceries. All right, so during the drive over here, it's only about a 5-minute drive, but during the drive over here, I really like that my foot can go all the way up here and I'm not getting the carpet dirty as I rest my foot there. That's a nice feature. Nothing's getting in the way of the pedals, so that's all good. I like the way they look. You know, they blend in really nicely with the car. I actually like the way these look a little bit better than the WeatherTechs. The WeatherTechs are just, they're rugged, and you know, they have those grooves where the feet go, which is nice, I guess, but it does make them kind of a pain to clean, to get into all those little nooks and crannies. I imagine these are easier to clean, and I do like that they're protecting the carpet of the car more than the WeatherTech, so I like these quite a bit. Alright, so for the Farasla floor mats, those are normally $140 on Amazon. I'm putting a link in the description down below, and that link gives you $20 off, so that gets them down to $120 if you click on that link. And so if I had to go back and do it again, you know, it's a big price difference from the WeatherTech floor mat, so I think I would go with the Farasla as I'm comparing the two. I think that's a nice deal for some really high quality floor mats. I like the way they look. They blend in with the car quite a bit. I plan on keeping these in my car right now. Alright, that's going to do it for this video, a floor mat comparison. So we looked at the standard floor mats that come with the Tesla Model Y, the cloth ones, carpeted. And we compared the Farasla floor mats with the WeatherTech floor mats. Like I said, I think I'm going to keep these Faraslas in here for a little while. I like the way they look a little bit more, and I like the way they fit. They have a nice tight fit, so really impressed with those, and at the price. Hard to justify getting the WeatherTechs, you know, and spending almost twice the amount. So check those out. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for watching.